there, welcome to YThrive Home videos. I'm Lisa and I'll be your instructor today. Today we're going to do a Pilates beginner workout. Please bring a mat or have a mat, a towel or a small pillow, and we can get started. So Pilates is basically a workout that will strengthen and stretch your core muscles and also your postural muscles. So we'll leave you nice and tall and strong today. We're going to start in our warm-up phase. So let's bring you down to the mat and bring you down lengthwise. So you're on your back and your arms are beside you. Now Pilates is really important that we take our breathing and that we incorporate our breathing into our workout. So in Pilates, we're going to breathe in through the nose and we're going to breathe out through the mouth. So I want you to just lay on your mat. I want you to feel nice and wide across the collarbone. Arms are down beside you. Feet are planted hip distance apart. And I want you to think of pulling those abdominals in towards your spine, just nice and gently. We don't want to let the rest of the body tense up for this. We're going to take that breath in through our nose, and we're going to feel nice and wide across the rib cage. And when we exhale through the mouth, and make that noise, we're going to feel that rib cage coming in to soften. Once again, feel nice and wide as you breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out and hold that rib cage in and tighten up into those abdominal muscles. So take a few of those breaths just to calm yourself and just to release any tension through the body and to focus on activating those core muscles. Now, once we use that breath, we're going to use that exhale for every movement that we do today. So another important part of Pilates is your head position. Depending on the roundness of your shoulders or the openness across the chest, you're going to have to either take a towel or a small pillow behind you to elevate the head so that it lines up between the ears and the midline of the shoulders. So, when we come up into a curled position, we want to make sure that we're not holding on to any tension through the neck. We want to relax the neck and let the core or those abdominals do that work for you. So from the bottom of your rib cage, find that. And then those points on your pelvis, those 2 points are going to come together when we do a curl up position. We don't want to let the ribs jump over top of the hips. We want to slide them in, just like an accordion movement. All right? So here's a fancy little hand position that you can just check to make sure your head is in a good position. Bringing your thumb, your first finger, and your second finger together. Rest the outside of your thumb against the breastbone, and that little shelf that between the first and second finger should place the chin. That is the tip of the head to get into that proper alignment. So every so often we'll come back to that little tactile reminder to make sure that the head is in that correct position. So we're going to take another breath in through the nose, and then when we tuck our chin, we're going to exhale, we're going to curl up. And remember, we're going to slide those ribs towards the hips. Our eye line should be right at the top of those knees. Now, if you find that you're pulling on to the neck muscles, rest the head into those arms and just see at the corner of the eyes, those elbows. You're going to breathe in there. And then when you breathe out, keeping the abdominals nice and strong, we're going to roll back and lengthen onto the mat. Let's tuck the chin again, breathe in. Exhale, get that slide of the ribs towards those hips, heavy in the tailbone, looking at the tops of the knees. Breathe in. Let's exhale. Let's only go back a little ways. Breathe in. We're challenging now into that exhale again to squeeze and hold those abdominals. Breathe in. Roll back a little bit to open up that area. And then exhale. Slide that rib towards those hips and breathe it out. Breathe in. And exhale, hold and squeeze. You can always test it, or if you feel comfortable, reaching those arms beside you, strong across the collarbone. Breathe in, roll back from this area. Exhale, slide and squeeze, and get that breath out to extend. Breathe in. Exhale, hold it up there. Good. Now let's try a couple of little pulses or slides. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're just going to slide them a little, squeeze. Exhale, 1. And shh, 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 shh. 4 more. Shh. 3, 2, and 1. Holding it there. Feel nice and wide across that collarbone. Breathe in. And then exhale, roll down. Once again, modification, using those hands to hold the head or just to cradle it as you roll up or down or to hold it during that exercise. Let's take the pelvis now. Pelvis is nice into a natural position or a neutral position. Just play with rolling it underneath you, lengthening it, and then releasing it. So just getting some mobility through those hips as you roll it under and then roll it to release back to natural position. Let's work on the mobility of now the spine. Taking that towel or pillow away from you, you can put it in between your knees now and use it as a tactile reminder to keep those feet and those knees equal distance apart on the way up and the way down. So we're going to use our breath again. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. We're going to peel off the tailbone. We're going to lengthen the tops of those legs, pressing through those quads, reaching them away from the belly button and holding it nice and strong. Now, envision that the spine is a string of pearls. We're rolling it down 1 pearl at a time individually. So let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. And let yourself melt or roll every little pearl down 1 at a time to release it, to extend it right along the mat, keeping the bottoms up till the very end, and then release it through. Again, breathing in, planting into those feet. Exhale, blow the air out, engage those abdominals, peel off those little pearls as they lift up, extending wide across the collarbone and holding those inner thighs to squeeze into that pillow. Breathe in. Exhale, let's roll you down once again, 1 pearl or 1 vertebra at a time. Now, if you know you're coming to a tight spot or a spot that kind of goes a little plop, then make sure you slow yourself down and roll through and release it, keeping the bottoms up to the very end, get that lower back down, and then back to a natural position of your spine. Let's do a couple more. Breathe in. Exhale, peeling off. Shoot those knees away from those hips. Extend it and hold there. Let's breathe in. Feel that breath going into the ribs as you're tightening up those abs. And then the ribs slide in together. Exhale. There goes the spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Working through mobility, keeping that tailbone up to the very end. Get the small of the back, a very tight spot. And then release it, and then 1 more. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Let's peel you off. Extend it. Press into those legs. That's it. Right up towards the base of the neck. Hold it there. Breathe in. And then exhale. Lengthen through the spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Blowing it out. Shh. As if you're melting down. Keeping the engagement of those inner thighs. And then rolling it through. Great. Let's take that pillow or that towel and place it behind your head if you need a little bit of elevation for your neck to take any pressure off the neck. All right, let's go back to that curl up position. Now let's challenge it a little bit more now by taking those legs off the floor. So we're going to bring 1 leg up and the other leg up. Now, watching that those abs stay nice and strong, those transverse abdominals, those very deep abdominal muscles that you have. And you want to make sure that you support the back. So, lengthening out the spine a little bit and relax the rest of the body. Let's tuck the chin. Once again, you can have the hands behind the head or get your handy dandy little tactile reminder here of where the head sits. You can breathe in And then you can exhale, you can curl up so that you're looking at the tops of the knees and those legs are at right angles. You're going to breathe in, you're going to roll back a little bit from this area here. Exhale, slide and squeeze. So keeping nice and strong. Legs are staying very still. Breathe in, roll back. Exhale, curl up and squeeze. Hold it there. Now let's do those little slides. Let's breathe in, let's exhale. 8 of them. There's 1. 2, keeping those legs very still. 3, squeeze. Let me hear you breathe. 4, 5, beautiful. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Breathe in. And then exhale. Roll it all the way down. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale one leg and the opposite leg. Let's take the legs now back up to that right angle position, that tabletop position. Once again, softening that lower back, keeping those abdominals nice and strong. Let's take the hands behind or leave them extended, whatever you feel is comfortable for you. Let's tuck the chin, breathe in, exhale, sliding the ribs towards the hips, allows us to get into that curled position. Now we're going to keep these knees right over top of those hips. We're going to extend one leg at a time. Breathe in, exhale. Let's use our breath to extend one leg, keeping the other leg very still and holding it there. Breathe in to bring it back. Exhale, shooting the air out the extended leg, keeping the other one nice and still. Breathe in, back. Exhale, you'll notice that upper body's keeping that nice curled position because we're working on just the lower body as we extend. Breathe in, back. Exhale, reach and extend. Inhale, back. Exhale, shh. That's it. Taking the leg as low as you can, as long as that lower back is happy and you're holding those abdominals nice and strong. Inhale, back. Exhale, shh. Inhale, back. Exhale, shh. Inhale, back. One more. Exhale, extend, shh. Inhale, back. And then exhale. Let's roll down and break the legs. Now we can take a little bit of a break. Give ourselves a little hug in towards the chest with those knees. Massage that lower back into your mat, make little circles, or whatever you feel you need to do to release any tension that you may be holding into that back. And just give yourself a little shake. Nice. All right, let's roll ourselves up and let's come into a seated position. And let's work on rotation. So here's a little visual. Here's your spine, here's the tailbone, and here's your head at the very top. So our spine is going to divide basically into 3 positions: the lower, the middle, and the top. So the lower is from that tailbone to about a third of the way up your back. And that's the part that we're going to work on that's going to be moving. The rest of the other 2/3 are going to stay in that nice zippered up alignment position. So let's sit up nice and tall. Let's take the arms across your chest. Now, once again, think of this whole unit. We work on the whole unit first. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to rotate that spine as one unit. Shh. Breathe in. Come back. Exhale. Shh. Do that rotation. That's it. And then breathe in back. Every time you breathe in to come back, the release of all those muscles around the spine should make you feel that you're getting taller, because when you do that rotation, it squeezes them, just like you're squeezing out a wet rag. It compresses, and then when it opens, it extends. So when you're doing an exercise for the obliques, those muscles down the side of you, you want to make sure that you get that nice squeeze and that's the part that's moving rather than just the arms or the head. So let's breathe in. The arms are going to be extended this time. Exhale. Shh. When we breathe in to come back, we should feel nice and tall. Exhale, compress or squeeze across the spine, and then breathe in back. Let's do one more each way. Exhale, squeeze. Try to lead with that spine as you rotate, and then inhale back. Exhale, squeeze and rotate, and then inhale back and release. All right, let's take that concept and work on it in a position, once again, down on your back. So we're gonna work on some oblique movement. First of all, we'll just work on the upper body, and then we'll add those single leg extensions to it. So find your nice neutral position, nice and wide across the collarbone. Hands either behind your head or down by your side. You're gonna tuck the chin, breathe in. Let's exhale, curl up, reaching those ribs towards those hips. Stay wide across the collarbone. Now, let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Let's rotate so that you're looking towards the outside of that knee. That rib is reaching diagonally across to the opposite hip. It's shortening that distance as you hold there. Breathe in, back. Exhale, take the other rib across the body, diagonal, elbows nice and wide, looking to the outside of that knee. Breathe in, back. Exhale, shorten that distance. Squeeze to hold it. Inhale back. Exhale, reach and squeeze. That's it, keeping heavy in the tailbone, not letting these knees move. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze it across, relaxing those shoulders. Inhale back, one more. Exhale, shh. And then inhale back. Exhale, lengthen back down onto the mat. All right, let's take it with the legs up. So find that neutral position, lengthen it slightly. Don't create any tension in it. Abdominals in nice and strong. Knees come up to that bent knee position. Hands behind the head. You'll see that that knee is right over top of the hip, just like we did in the warm-up by a single leg extension. We're gonna tuck that chin, look at the tops of the knees, breathe in, exhale, rotate. That rib slides across the body, legs stay in extension, and in that bent knee position, hold there. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate. You're just looking to the outside of that knee because you've rotated the entire spine to hold. Inhale back. Get some reach with that leg as you exhale. Blow it out. Shh. And squeeze it across the ribs. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate and squeeze. Inhale back. Exhale, hold there. Let's do 4 slides from here. Rib cage to opposite hip. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Shh. 2, 3, and 4. Breathe in, bring it back. Exhale, keeping everything else very still. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And then exhale the upper body down. And then release one leg and the opposite leg. All right, let's go into now a double leg extension. We've done single leg, so we're gonna work on both legs going at the same time. So it'll be a little more pull on that lower back, so stronger abdominals, and really use the breath to extend. Let's get you into that natural position or neutral position. Just sliding the tailbone just slightly. Don't create any tension in it. Just support it. Let's bring both legs up. And you can glue them together or keep a space in between. You're going to take the head. You're going to tuck the chin. Breathe in. Exhale, curl up. We want you to be able to see this. So as you look towards the tops of those knees, you're going to breathe in. You're going to exhale. You're going to reach both legs away Once again, take them as low as you can, as long as that lower back stays supported by the strength of your abdominals. Breathe in, bring it back. Exhale, shh, blow it out, keeping that curl. Don't let yourself float away and create tension. Curl it up. Breathe in, hold it. Exhale, use the entire breath out to extend those legs. Breathe in, bring it back. Exhale, shh. Inhale back. Exhale, shh. Inhale back. We've got 4 more to go. Hold it strong. Exhale. Breathe in back. Exhale. Shh. Now we only have 2, so keep curled. Breathe in. Exhale. Blow it out. Shh. Breathe in back. Exhale. Hold it there. Give me 10 little flutters. 10, 9. Strong there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Curl. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in back. Exhale, roll yourself down. Take that nice full body stretch or whatever you need to release any tension in that lower back. Now let's work on our half rollback position. So from a seated position, you're going to feel like you're sitting right up onto those points on your pelvis. Once again, zippered up the entire spine. And as I talked about earlier, about that bottom third, that's going to be your point where you need to roll through to hold yourself in that strength position. So, knees are hip distance apart, feet are on the floor, shoulders are down. Once again, wide across that collarbone. As if you're being pulled up by the crown of your head, create lots of distance between the ears and the shoulders. Create a long neck and a lengthened spine. Now, pull the curtains or your shoulder blades together. Let's breathe in. Let's take the bottom third and roll back so you create what we call a C curve. This bottom third of your spine is rounded. The abdominals are pulled away from the shirt and you're just holding them there, but the rest of the body is nice and relaxed. Shoulder blades together. You're going to breathe in, bring yourself straight back up. Exhale, roll the bottom third, find that roundness, and be able to hold yourself there. Inhale, lengthen back up, keep that nice distance between the ears and the shoulders strong. Exhale, shh, as if you rounded it and hold yourself there. Breathe in, lengthen up. As we do this last one, we're going to hold it here for a bit, so make sure it's nice and strong. Abdominals in, shoulders relaxed. We're going to take one leg off. Now, abdominals, holding yourself, equal weight in those hips, brings the other leg off. Hold, keep breathing, relax, breathe in, exhale one leg down, the other leg down, and then release it up. Okay, so that's what we're working on, is we're trying to adjust the hips from moving. So if they're firmly planted with the abdominals pulled in, there shouldn't be any weight on these feet. They should be able to come up and go down without having you rock and roll into a position. Let's try that again. Let's zipper up the spine, abdominals pulled in, shoulders down. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Get that nice C curve, that scoop into the lower abdominals, lower third of your spine. Now, really engage them, because here comes that test. Breathe in, exhale, one leg off, holding your hips, and then the other leg off. Holding it there. Breathe in, open if you want to challenge it a little bit more. Exhale. Breathe in, open, and then exhale. Shh. Breathe in, think of widening across the chest, holding your abdominals. Exhale, shh. 3 more. Open, exhale, shh. 2 more. Open, exhale, shh. 1 more. And then exhale, shh. 1 leg, the other, and then come on up. Let's roll you all the way down. Let's roll you all the way down to legs are fully extended. And another movement or exercise in Pilates is a roll up. What we're going to work on is the first kind of level of roll ups. Those legs are extended. You've got as much of your leg down onto that mat as you can. You want to feel nice and heavy down into it. And we're going to take the arms back. Now just watch when you take the arms back, you're not creating an arch in that back. Soften into the rib cage, make those ribs and those hips kind of slide towards each other, even though we're in an extended position. Soften those ribs. Let's take those arms back just to where you feel that you can hold that lower back into a neutral or natural position. Now we're going to flex the feet. We're going to use our breath. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to peel off the mat. Shh, shh. And we're going to roll up and over. As if there's an imaginary stability ball right there. We're getting up and over into a big C curve of the entire spine. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to shoot the tailbone underneath. Once again, that string of pearls is rolling down, keeping weight in these legs and allowing you to extend and reach back to keep the spine in a neutral position. Breathe in. Let's exhale. Roll it up. Press into those legs. Shh. Use that breath up and over to hold there. Shoulders down. Keep that distance between the ears and the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale. Roll down nice and slowly. That's it. Shoot the tailbone right through and lengthen down 1 vertebra at a time and extend. Now, if you're having difficulties coming up, use your leg to pull yourself up and work on the descent, all right? So if you're having difficulty, pull yourself up, right? And then work with gravity now to roll down. So work on the maneuverability of the spine to roll through, keeping weight in these legs. Don't let them lift. You want to be nice and strong and lengthen through the spine. So you'd breathe in, up. You would just hold on to one leg to get past maybe some sticky points on your spine that need you to be able to lift up and over. And then roll through. So now another modification. If that was easy, let's challenge it a little bit more. Let's place the feet firmly planted in that bent knee position, hip distance apart. Just a word of caution, just make sure that those heels are a little bit further back than you. As long as your foot is firmly planted, you can have them a little bit away from the bottom rather than right up against it. It allows you to be able to maneuver a little bit easier. So, breathe in. We want to reach those arms up. We're going to exhale. We're going to blow out, shh, and roll up and over those thighs. Breathe in, stack the vertebra or lift yourself up, zipper it up. And then exhale, fold from tailbone, rounding through. Keep weight in those feet. Let the spine roll its way back so it lengthens across and along the mat. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, blow it out. Shh. Roll it up. Extend, lengthen, and then melt. Roll through, curl the tailbone under, and lengthen on your mat. Good. Let's take it to where you feel challenged, and then we're going to do 4 of them, all right? So let's try again. You can either leave the legs extended, you can have one leg pulling yourself up, or the more advanced move with the feet on the floor. Whatever works for you, we're going to do 4 of them together. Let's breathe in, lift up. Exhale, roll up. Shh. Using that breath. That breath will help you to be able to roll through. Breathe in, lengthen up. Keep those arms up by your ears. And exhale, roll back down. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Exhale, rolling up and over those thighs. Lengthen up, extend, zipper up that spine, and then melt yourself down as you exhale, keeping weight in the legs because you want the spine to work. 2 more. Let's breathe in, exhale, rolling up. Shh. Hold there. Breathe in, up, and then exhale, lengthen through the spine, roll it down, and reach our last one. What's it gonna be? Ready? Here we go. Breathe in, exhale, rolling up, shh, round out, come up and over those legs, breathe in, and then release it down. Beautiful work. All right, let's go into on all fours. So we're gonna do some balance work on hands and knees. So you know when you're in that tabletop position, you want those wrists right underneath those shoulders. You want the fingers open nice and wide, knees, hips, and you want a nice neutral spine. Make sure that that distance, once again, ears to shoulders, lengthens you away so the crown reaches to the wall in front of you and that tailbone reaches behind you. So there's my neutral position. We're gonna breathe in, we're gonna exhale your right leg away and extend it. Now lift it up only the height of the hips. Reach it to that wall behind you and hold that balance. Let's breathe in, let's exhale. Let's take the opposite arm away, nestled right up against your ear, fingers reaching from the toes. Let's breathe in, let's bring it down as if we were going to set it down, but then exhale, find your balance to lift it and reach it again. Breathe in, you're almost gonna put it down. Exhale, shh. Really taking those fingers away from those toes. Breathe in, exhale, shh. Breathe in, exhale, hold those abdominals nice and strong, only the height of your hip, lifting that arm, leg. Breathe in, 2 more. Exhale, shh. Inhale back. And last one, as you exhale, reach it there, shh. And then inhale back. Give your hips a little sway side to side, loosen up that lower back, relax those shoulders, and let's do the other side. Find that balance point, weight is in both sides. Shoulders are drawn down, abdominals are in. Let's breathe in, let's exhale. The opposite leg, make sure those hips lay level and that those toes are reaching to the wall in front of you or behind you. Let's breathe in, let's exhale. The opposite arm now, right up against your ear, fingers reaching from the toes to create a reach. Breathe in, we're gonna bring it back as if we're going to place it down, but the exhale reaches and hold your balance. Breathe in, exhale, shh. Keep level in the shoulders, level in the hips. Breathe in, exhale, shh. Pause on that reach. Breathe in, exhale, shh. 2 more. Breathe in, exhale for that reach. Inhale down, exhale, last one, shh. And then inhale down. Once again, give those hips a little shake and release it there. Great. Let's bring ourselves over and we'll do 1 more down on the ground. These are the basic movements. We're just layering on top of intensity. So we're gonna do a double leg stretch, but we're gonna use our arms also. So let's get our spine in that neutral position. Find that natural curvature to your spine. And now just soften the lower back by lengthening it down. Try to relax the rest of the body. Stay nice and wide across the collarbone. Let's take one leg up and the other leg up. Let's glue them together so that those inner thighs get a little bit of a workout right now for some inner thigh activation. Now let's tuck the chin. Let's take the hands behind the head. Tuck the chin one more time for that little ledge, for that chin to sit on it. And then breathe in. Exhale, curl it up so you're looking at the tops of those knees. Now we're going to take those fingertips, place them on your temples. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to reach them back. We're keeping that curl. The legs are extending. They're squeezing together. And those arms are reaching back. Now you're going to inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, shh. So fingers and toes now are reaching away. You're breathing. You're holding it strong through those abdominals. And then inhale back. Exhale, shh. Inhale back. Exhale. Remember, you want to go as low as you can, as long as that lower back is strong and those abdominals are holding them in that position. Exhale. Shh. Squeeze those inner thighs. Lengthen those arms. Inhale back. Upper body is not changing position. Arms are just rolling around. Inhale back. We're going to do 4 more. Exhale. Shh. Inhale back. Exhale. Shh. Inhale back. 2 more. Exhale. Shh. We're so close. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it there. Inhale back. And then exhale. Roll it down. Give that lower back a beautiful little massage into the mat. And then release. Good, let's extend. Take one nice full body stretch to reach those arms and legs away. Be as tall as you can be. And then release it. Okay, let's roll ourselves up. And we'll do a shell stretch to finish today. We're going to take the knees out to the sides of the mat. And I want you to reach your arms to the end of your mat and just curl into that little ball and forehead down on the mat. Make sure you're rounding the entire spine. Even use your breath from here to get that little bit extra stretch. So as we breathe in, we're going to round it up, pull the belly button up towards the spine, and then exhale, let it find that nice neutral position. Breathe in. And then exhale. Breathe in one more time. And then exhale. Let yourself just melt to your mat wherever you feel comfortable. Now we'll just walk the hands in towards you. And then I'd like to thank you for joining me today for our Pilates workout. Hope you had a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.